Tomorrow I'm going to be racing 350 freestyles, and that got me thinking, what is the best sprint tech suit to wear? Now you could consider Speedo Sprint option, the Pure Intent 2.0, but I'm going to nip that in the bud right away and tell you to not even consider it. I'm throwing that away. Beyond that, there are probably two really apparent options, Arena's Primo and Mizuno's GX Sonic 6NV, and they are both great options to consider, but I want to throw a third option in the works. Introducing Arena Aquaforce Storm Control Position. Let's talk about it. So this Arena suit is exclusive to just Japan. That's because, unbeknownst to many people, Arena Japan have a completely different lineup of suits in the Aquaforce range. The latest Aquaforce range is the Aquaforce Storm, which consists of two different models. The Middle Distance Plus MF, and then the Sprint Orientated CP, which stands for Control Position. This is a brilliant and fantastic suit, and not only do I love this blue aesthetic it has, but I love the performance in the water, and we're going to delve into that in today's review of the suit. But before we go any further, I do just want to talk about today's channel sponsor, Buyee, because they are the only way you can get this suit into the UK or Europe or the US. And Buyee is a Japanese drop shipping service, and what they do is you go onto their website, which they have loads of coupon codes available for their autumn sale at the moment, so check that out, or use the link in the description to save 10%. But if you go to their website, you can then go onto one of the stores such as Yahoo Japan, find this suit, which is £150, so minus 10%, 135. You buy it, it is shipped to their warehouse. Once their warehouse receives it, you pick a certain shipping option like EMS or FedEx, and then they will ship it over to the UK. All in all, with the 10% off, you can probably get this shipped and delivered to the UK for £155, which is way less than a lot of the European flagship tech suit options. I'm now going to go put it on, and then we can talk about this suit a little bit more, what I like about it, and maybe some things I wish could be a little better. Like a lot of sprint tech suits today, this suit uses multiple fabrics. It actually uses the same fabric as the Motion Free model on the front, which is a thin, stretchy, comfortable material which aids in putting this tech suit on. But it's complemented by a much thicker and rigid tech suit material on the back. The entire back of the tech suit is also dual layered, which aids in buoyancy. We have this great seam down the side, which is in like this weird almost S shape, but the icing on the cake, the piece de resistance of this suit, is indeed the hamstring taping, which is in a Y shape and is thick, rigid and super snappy. All in all, this leaves this tech suit made brilliantly for 50 and 100 meter events of all strokes, and it is up there with my favorite sprint tech suits. This suit has just doubled down on the fact that I love everything I try from Japan, and this really does push the likes of the Mizuno and the Primo in terms of brilliant tech suits, with its own little bells and whistles that may mean you like it more than some of them other models. It doesn't have the intense compression as the Mizuno MV, and feels a little bit more supportive and snappy on the kick than the Primo. On top of that, I find the durability of this amazing and the water repellency second to none. Overall, when it comes to this suit, I'll summarize it by a compressive, snappy tech suit that has solid buoyancy. Not as much as a Mizuno, but at the very highest level. And if you want to sacrifice a little bit of comfort for speed in the water, I think this Arena model does a great job. Paired with a beautiful aesthetic, if you want to try this tech suit, I do recommend going over to Buyee, using that 10% discount code and getting yourself a bargain. I think actually when it all boils down, one of the reasons I love and recommend this suit so easily is the price tag. With suits in the UK getting up well over £300, the fact you can get this delivered for circa £150 seems exceptional. Bottom line, tomorrow I'm going to try and swim a 50 freestyle as fast as possible. And when I go to do that, I will be putting on my Mizuno GX Sonic 6MV. but that is not a suit I can spend an entire session of racing in. So after that very first 50 freestyle, I'll be taking it off and then I'll be putting this suit on. After that, I'll be taking this off and putting a Primo on, because all three of them suits are amazing. I feel confident that I can swim my fastest 50 freestyle in them, and honestly, we're at a point where we're splitting hairs. When I first started this channel, the Mizuno had separation from every other model. And now we're at a point where at the pinnacle of tech suits, we have so many great options. And this is one of them. I would still pick a Mizuno NV for 50-meter events and a Primo for 100 events. But I do think this suit does the combination of them two events brilliantly. It is great and snappy for the 50 and comfortable enough for the 100 while still having amazing speed. Throw in the price tag and you've got an all-round brilliant suit that I absolutely think everyone should at least give a go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and there'll be loads more videos coming soon.